Hi, I'm Mary Johnson, and you're watching the Alabama Legislative Update from the Alabama Farmers Federation. Laws dealing with irrigation, agriculture investigators, and career tech funding were among the highlights of the 2013 regular session of the Alabama Legislature, which adjourned on May 20th. On the final day, the Senate showed bipartisan support for career tech education when it approved a $50 million bond issue to fund equipment purchases. Representative Mac Buttram of Coleman sponsored the bill, with Senator Bill Holtzclaw of Madison handling it in the Senate. Buttram said the measure will improve education and provide Alabama high school students with state-of-the-art equipment.
Statewide, and many areas of business and industry and education in the state have come together to do this. And I'm confident that the State Department of Education and the committee that dispenses this money is going to do it wisely, and it will be the best interest of students in Alabama.
Governor Bentley was scheduled to sign the bill on May 23rd. Earlier in the session, legislators approved changes to an irrigation tax credit law passed in 2012. One revision gives farmers 5 years to claim the tax credit after completing a qualifying reservoir or irrigation construction project. Coffee County farmer Carl Sanders has both irrigated and dryland crops. He said increasing Alabama's irrigated acreage is the best protection against summer droughts.
Agriculture is Alabama's largest industry, and this is a way that we can promote our largest industry in the state. And if we can increase irrigation, we will get more production, we will get more economic activity. It will be good for not only the farmer, but for everyone else in the state. It's just a good program.
Senator Arthur Orr of Decatur and Representative Alan Booth of Troy sponsored the irrigation legislation. The legislature also passed a law to help counties meet the funding requirement for participation in the Alabama Transportation Rehabilitation and Improvement Program, or ATRIP. Senator Paul Bussman of Coleman and Representative Mac McCutcheon of Huntsville sponsored a bill establishing the Rural Assistance Match Program, or RAMP. 22 counties will participate in that program and will each receive $5 million in both state and federal funding for bridge and road repairs. Bussman said RAMP ensures all Alabama counties have the necessary funds to improve infrastructure without the need for any new taxes.
We'll be able to do approximately 10 years worth of road and bridge work in about 3 or 4 years, and that's just a tremendous help to the farm community. It's a tremendous help to the education community, and it's just going to make travel much easier in the state of Alabama.
The ATRIP committee recently announced more than 250 projects in the first round of RAMP. The majority of those are bridge replacement and rehabilitation projects. Lieutenant Governor Kay Ivey and Agriculture and Industries Commissioner John McMillan both serve on that ATRIP committee. Rural areas will benefit from a law reorganizing the state's law enforcement departments. Sponsored by Senate President Pro Tem Del Marsh of Anniston, the consolidation incorporates agriculture investigators into the newly formed Alabama State Law Enforcement Agency. Governor Robert Bentley recently appointed Homeland Security Director Spencer Collier as the secretary of this new agency.
At the state level, for the first time in at least 2 years, we're going to have full-time state law enforcement officers devoted to both ag and rural crimes to assist our sheriff's offices, particularly our smaller rural sheriff's offices, provide them with subject matter expertise in these particular crimes, and just provide them the law enforcement assistance that's been missing from the state level for the past 2 years.
Collier said the legislation has a target date of January 2015 for the reorganization, but he is committed to implementing the Agriculture and Rural Crimes Unit by June of this year. For additional information about the 2013 session, please review the Capital Connection e-newsletter archives, available at www.alphafarmers.org. Then click on the Capital Connection link under the Publications tab. To Federation members, legislators, and state leaders, thank you for a wonderful legislative session. Continued bipartisan support is proof our leaders understand the importance of agriculture, Alabama's #1 industry. For the Alabama Farmers Federation, I'm Mary Johnson. Thanks for watching this edition of the Alabama Legislative Update.